Namaskar, welcome to my channel Spiritual Healing for You. I am Reiki Master Hima Chetty. In this video, I am going to share some of the interesting stories and experiences from the life of Sri Ramakrishna Paramhansa. So what it is to be in the state of God intoxication? Well, according to the God realized saints, the experience of the transcendental connection with the divine is like an intoxication where the mind is completely disconnected from the worldly matters, and it is in a continuous state of longing for God or the higher consciousness. Sri Ramakrishna experienced a mix of emotions while being in God intoxicated state. The first glimpse of the Divine Mother made him the more eager for her uninterrupted vision. He wanted to see her both in meditation and with eyes open. But the mother began to play a teasing game of hide and seek with him, intensifying both his joy and his suffering. Weeping bitterly during the moments of separation from her, he would pass into a trance and then find her standing before him, smiling, talking, consoling, bidding him be of good cheer and instructing him. During this period of spiritual practice, he had many uncommon experiences. Worshipping in the temple, sometimes he would become exalted, sometimes he would remain motionless as stone, sometimes he would almost collapse from excessive emotion. It is said that samadhi or trance no more than opens the portal of the spiritual realm. Sri Ramakrishna felt an unquenchable desire to enjoy God in various ways. Sometimes he would take a morsel of food from the plate and hold it to her mouth, begging her to eat it, and would not be satisfied till he was convinced that she had really eaten. After the mother had been put to sleep at night, from his own home, he would hear her ascending to the upper story of the temple with the light steps of a happy girl, her anklets jingling. Then he would discover her standing with flowing hair. One of the painful ailments from which Sri Ramakrishna suffered at this time was a burning sensation in his body, and he was cured by a strange vision. During worship in the temple, following the scriptural injunctions, he would imagine the presence of the sinner in himself and the destruction of this sinner. One day, he was meditating in the Panchavati when he saw come out of him a red-eyed man of black complexion, reeling like a drunkard. Soon there emerged from him another person of serene countenance, wearing the ochre cloth of a sannyasi and carrying in his hand a trident. The second person attacked the first and killed him with the trident. Thereafter, Sri Ramakrishna was free of his pain. Mathur, the son-in-law of Rani Rashmani, had faith in the sincerity of Sri Ramakrishna's spiritual zeal, but began now to doubt his sanity. One day, when Rani Rashmani was listening to Sri Ramakrishna singing in the temple, the young priest abruptly turned and slapped her. Apparently, listening to this song, she had actually been thinking of a lawsuit. She accepted the punishment as though the Divine Mother herself had imposed it, but Mathur was distressed. He begged Sri Ramakrishna to keep his feelings under control and to heed the conventions of society. God himself, he argued, follows laws. God never permitted, for instance, flowers of two colors to grow on the same stalk. The following day, Sri Ramakrishna presented Mathur Babu with two hibiscus flowers growing on the same stalk, one red and one white. So friends, these are some of the interesting stories from the life of the great master. Please subscribe this channel and don't forget to click on the bell icon for all notifications of my next video. Blessings to all. Om Shanti.